Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of
Boa noite.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote on the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone.
Boa noite, galera.
Celebrate, I'm cocky.
Ah, Exhibition.
Dance, jump in the
Tá vendo, né? Tá tomando ali dos caras.
oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot in the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey,
Deixa
y'all
todos aí assistindo a live aí. Igualzinho americano, galera.
I need a ring and a trophy.
Vou jogar
I
com
say I'm
Green
the
Bay.
best as I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can call
Green
it a
Bay,
like a
Green Bay
turkey.
Packers.
Be like a train. This shit we ain't
Obrigado a
taking no
todos aí que estão acompanhando a live aí. Pode
loss.
conversando aí, galera. Que eu tô
He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call for venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New York Giants. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Também quer que eu vá lá ou tá água pra ela, Tass? Boa noite, galerinha. Boa noite, galerinha. Obrigado pela transmissão aí, curtindo aí. Vamos jogar um futebol americano.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback, a multiple-time Pro Bowler. It's, of course, Eli Manning.
I still remember a scouting report that a former Giants GM had on Eli Manning coming out of Mississippi. He simply said he has it. And we always talk about the it, which means they're going to play large in big moments, in key situations, and Eli Manning has always had that.
A quick throw. Here's Shepard. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Obrigado aí pra curtir. Pode comentar aí, galerinha. Comenta aí quem tá assistindo aí, vamos interagir.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Manning. And run over. Wow. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Mike Daniels. Vamos apertar os caras na
for the Giants and Eli following the sack. From the gun, it's Manning. Finds his tight end Ingram. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Trevor Davis, deep for Green Bay.
Vamos receber.
It's taken to the 26. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give them even better starting position.
Ainda ganhamos jardas ainda, cara.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
15 jardinhas.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. To throw is
touchdown. Touchdown.
It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, hein? 46 jardas de touchdown.
Devontae Adams, 46 yards, as his guys are able to
Aaron Rodgers é o nome dele.
in this opening quarter. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Bora lá, feitou.
And it's good to make it 7-0
Pontos garantidos aí.
Packers.
Nossa, forte.
And they're able to
Boa
get
noite
the
quem tá
connection
curtindo,
on the
muito
long
obrigado.
touchdown pass. And that's one of the
Curtir
easiest
a live
drive
aí.
summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown.
Kick is good. Ah, tá jogo. Gostei.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Vamos dar bola pros caras.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The first down run by Barkley unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Manning. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers and Graham's got
it
complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. Brushing off defenders.
Boa.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Yeah, first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Rodgers now, first down. Complete, this is
Boa, time.
Lewis.
Boa noite aí, obrigado a quem tá curtindo a live aí. Joguinho novo aí que eu comprei, hein?
Example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second
Boa, boa,
and
boa,
9.
boa, pegou.
This is caught inside the 15.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jimmy Graham. 46 yards.
Jimmy Graham.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Cara, quase se mataram.
Now Crosby for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Lambeau Field. Em Green Bay.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Vamos lá, Crosby. Fraqueza, tu tá indo.
About a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
25 jardas de retorno.
New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9, that leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions.
The running
game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Faking the give to Barkley, now Manning. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Manning. This is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Tá dando as costas, meu amor.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard
Travou as
line.
costas.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster. And now they're left with 3rd and long.
Nunca me lembro disso aí.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Manning now to throw. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Alexander.
Well, you can could just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And there's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. There he goes left side.
Touchdown.
Packers. Aaron Jones, 57 yards. Now the Packers are able to stretch that lead.
Agora mitei agora. Boa noite aí, quem viu essa mitada aí, ó. Driblezinho no segundo, no terceiro, no quarto, no quinto. Eu escapei da linha de fundo no sexto, no sétimo, no oitavo. Ninguém mais me pegou.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
Vamos lá, Crosby. Capricha, queridão. Boa.
And it is now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Again, what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to enforce everything either.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 45.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down, and that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. In for the score. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. We talk about
Fala, Wagner. Beleza, meu? Tranquilo. Aí um NFLzinho aí, ó. Olha, ó, que defesa, hein? Belezinha, cara. Estamos aí jogando, mas no Hulk é muito fácil o jogo, cara. Vou ter que botar um nível mais fudido. Achei que ia ser trade difícil. Ou no microfone? Tudo bem, tudo tranquilo. Agora tá bom o microfone, hein?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Smad é a mesma mecânica do Play 2.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Baixa o som do jogo.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it
Cara,
the 24-yard
eu
line.
não influencio no volume do jogo, cara.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. They haven't been able to get him on track.
Agora,
they haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things.
Aqui a transmissão é direto pelo Facebook, então não tem.
Other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a
Peraí,
chance to come
deixa eu ver
back
aqui na
to it
TV.
when things have changed a little bit.
Tá,
They
agora
have to
deu.
make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Manning now on first down.
Meu Deus, que passe. Velho. Que pato morto, cara.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag
Tava
came
voando da
out.
TV do celular alto.
Operating from the gun. Manning.
Olha, ainda consegui interceptar o cara, hein?
The ball flight and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Cara, tá tudo tranquilo,
after the incompletion for second down. Manning.
Ei, a minha defesa engoliu ele, hein?
Zadarius Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
On third down, Barkley.
A TV tá zerada agora, não tô escutando nada da TV.
And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be
talvez um ambiente aqui. Vou só fechar a porta aqui.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
E agora, tá bom?
Here's Riley Dixon now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Davis now to return it.
Show de bola.
So we've come to halftime after a
very one-sided
beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. Spins away. And now running right through.
Meu Deus, hein? Lambisgoia ensaboada. Sua lambisgoia ensaboada.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
high speed, vambora. Aaron Rodgers, ó.
Here's
what
what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might
be made. O time tá muito bem ou esse
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much
ou
more
esse Giants é muito ruim, cara.
But how about this last play? Made a nice
então vai, então.
Picked up the first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit
Segura
on his
dentro da
first
endzone, então.
9
Segura dentro
passes
da
now
endzone.
in the ball game.
Segura.
Rodgers on target here to
Olha lá,
Allison.
meu querido. Omaha, hein? Omaha! É agora, hein? É no Graham.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Rodgers again now.
Quase interceptado, velho.
Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver.
Ah, meu, tá gostosinho. Gostosinho. Ah, meu, aí, o touchdown gostosinho.
He's got the connection to the tight end Graham. Touchdown Packers.
Graham é o nome da criança.
This is now for Aaron Rodgers as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Touchdown, volta aqui, senhora. Crosby, senhora, volta aqui, senhora. Eu acho que ela já deitou, hein.
And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Olha lá, viajando lá. Ridículo esse placar aqui, 35-0. Vou jogar uma depois com os Broncos. Eli Manning, o pai do Pato Morto.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Agora foi.
From the gun, Manning. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And that will be incomplete.
Tá vindo saboada. É muito ruim esse Manning, cara.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Vamos ver.
Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been one of their few bright spots so
Tá
far.
gostosinho. Gostosinho. Ah, meu, retorno gostosinho. Opa. Arrastando nas trincheiras. Faz uma corridinha.
Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Um passe Omaha. Que a galera curte esse passe aqui, ó. Graham
On 1st and 10,
é o Graham.
The connection made, it's Graham.
O homem é quase imparável. O homem é um alambisgo ensaboada.
Rodgers now perfect since the second
Snap.
half started. 7-7. It's 1st and 10.
Passei muito mal esse meu passe.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And that's complete to Adams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Meu, tá gostosinho.
Goes for 24 yards.
Vamos para o touchdown. Gostosinho.
You have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the product of Butte Junior College.
Touchdown.
And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills.
Tava fora, velho.
You gotta be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. And sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Tô viajando, espaço que não dá pra querer.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. That's
Terceira
2
descida,
pass
hein?
attempts to the end zone. Now, what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it.
Ali, velho. Não. Eu tô viajando, cara.
You kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Meu Deus do céu. Parece tu, Wagner, chutando aí.
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Manning to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He gets it complete to Latimer. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Breaks through the contact. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Here's Rodgers.
A
scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Segunda, boa.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Viajei.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
It's got some fun when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes to the Rodgers. Speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. Kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second. And a second effort gets it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
E a galera, hein?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Working from the gun, Manning. On the catch, this is Russell Shepard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Manning now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Interceptado de novo, hein? Essa é a vida do Manning.
7-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pin.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Manning. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Manning going to try and throw on third down. And it's caught off the deflection. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And this is Latimer, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Segurou quem? Segurada de quem, cara? Foi falta de defesa.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So the defense creates interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out come the Giants. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what...
É a primeira, hein? Meu time, vamos ver se meu time tá bem. Adversário mais fraco. Giants 77, 79, 78, 80, 77, 84, 87, time do Pedro, 85, 81, Redskins bem, 83, 87, 51, não tem nem si, velho, nem si, quando eu comecei a olhar Tennessee não era nada. Browns, velho, 83, né? Time do Tom Brady agora. Ah, o time do Kansas City que foi campeão. Time ruim, cara. Time, cara. Você tá com o time aqui. Pode ir, filho. 83, hein? Esses uniformes que os caras colocaram. Show de bola.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay,
Sherman.
pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sport.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos.
Mile High Stadium.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent, and that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State. On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big victory and later a national championship as a freshman.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go play action. Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength, his size and catch radius. Throw it up there, let him go get it.
Play action now, Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
3rd and long for Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Let's go, let's go.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Flacco. And, he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. And
Sanders. É o cara.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with the defender right there. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 23-yard run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Oh, meu Deus, velho.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run here with Barber. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
To throw is Winston. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That's returnable for Craycraft. And he spins past him and into space. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Passing play, Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down. Flacco. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Porra, Flacco.
He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Galera, parece os
That's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A run with Lindsey out of the gun.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Segura a defesa, segura a defesa, segura a defesa, segura a defesa, segura a defesa.
Going for it all. And nearly picked
O
it
cara
off.
passou correndo,
He had
mano.
a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Segunda pra 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Fácil, vamos jogar fácil, vamos jogar fácil.
He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This time, the extra point up and goes. And the lead now stands at 13. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Philip Lindsey touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Tá cansadinho, viu? Peguei a manha ali, agora eu tô...
They've punted twice, not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting that third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and announcements.